Which I'm sure you would have taken 4 points in these two games over the space of a few days, and in the end, really strong defending, which we've seen this year, which gave you a draw against Hampton tonight.
Yeah, I think what you've seen is 3 really strong halves. You take the 2 games in what they are. A really good win, obviously, at Saturday and a clean sheet down at Chelmsford. You've probably taken a point from that, in all honesty. So that was a bonus coming into this game, full of confidence, and I thought we saw it in abundance first half. I thought we were excellent. Front foot, we dominated territory. The crowd were really up as well. It's best I've seen our crowd for a few weeks here. Got behind the boys, so thank them for that. Over 700 in here tonight on a cold Tuesday night. It's just phenomenal, brilliant support, and that makes a difference when they're like that. Yeah, and I just thought we were on the front foot in the ascendancy, wave after wave coming out, and a matter of time really. I know we went in at 0-0, but I thought we were excellent. Obviously, we then go and score a wonderful goal. I can't remember the last time we've even tested a keeper from a free kick, but what a great goal that is from Dan Hayfield. He deserves that because he's playing in a role that's unaccustomed to him. He doesn't bat an eyelid, he just gets on with it for me. I know he wants to get back in the midfield. He was probably our best player in there before he went out and had to do a job at right wing back. So I'm really pleased for Dan tonight. He's got himself that goal. But after that, I've got to be honest, I thought the last 35 minutes was all Hampton. And like you rightly say, Mark, I thought we showed a doggedness, a real grit, a steely backbone to us, because probably a few weeks back we might have lost that game. So the pleasing thing is we picked up a point. I think that's probably a fair result in the game, in all honesty. But when they came on the high press against us, we didn't show quite enough bravery as what we did first half. Obviously, first half they've sat away in like a half-pitch press block, and we were comfortable in possession. It's just when they came after us a little bit, we couldn't quite find that first pass, and balls kept coming back. So I said to the boys about releasing us up the pitch, hitting areas rather than hitting players, winning throw-ins, winning corners, trying to get that territory back. But we didn't quite manage to do it. But like you say, in the end, we've taken a point. So 4 points for 2 games and a really exciting game to look forward to on Saturday here.
We said about the defensive side, especially Jack Batten dropped out through illness. Dan Greenstade having to play for him is an unfamiliar centre-back role, but they really put their bodies on the line and kept it to just them scoring the once, which it felt like it was perhaps coming near the end.
Well, the story of the season, we're being challenged again, aren't we, by players having to go out, and what's happened for us all through. We haven't seemed to get too much luck, you know. Jack Batten was ill Saturday. He phoned me yesterday and said, look, he's got no energy in his body. Kieran Parcell actually was poorly before the game, and right the way through was struggling breathing. We've got Joe Raines missing, obviously, so we're having to put on young Marley at left wing back. We've got no other choice. We haven't got a back four to go to. Danny Greenstade went in there and done a fine job, like you say. He knows how to defend, he covers space, good talker. And of course Dan Hayfield's playing right wing back. So we have got square pegs in round holes a little bit. So this is a team we played against tonight who are in a transitional period. They've got a new manager. They're only losing games by the odd goal, and drawing games as well. So it's not a major disappointment, but we thought at half time we'd really go on and win it. And certainly when we scored, I thought we'd go on and win it quite comfortably. Now we didn't manage to do it, but we didn't lose the game. So still confidence in the dressing room. Very upbeat. We're really positive, looking forward to the weekend. I hope everyone out there is, because it's a great game to come and watch. One we're excited by. It's a team that is financially not in this league. It's way above what this league's all about. And in numbers, obviously, 28-man squad, quality throughout. A manager who really knows the style of play and sticks with it. So we'll have to be at our best. But I'm really looking forward to that challenge, actually. I know the players are as well, and the fans should be. They'll look forward to coming here, and we'll have a right good go at them. I remember going down there, and if you remember, we probably tried playing a bit too much football. We almost tried to out-football Ebbsfleet, and that's probably not the right thing to do. So we'll have a game plan going into it where we'll be front foot. We'll be really aggressive if we can, at the right time. We're not going to be able to do it all the time, but at times we're going to have to keep the ball. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And tonight, well done to my lads. We had to go to Essex. As you know, that's a 12-hour day on Saturday, and no wonder a few of them are feeling a bit fatigued, and a few of them are a little bit poorly, because Jack was on the coach with illness, Kieran was on the coach with illness, and it flies around the coach. So we'll have to patch him up. We'll come in Thursday. We've got a couple in there with bumps and bruises. Max has got a bit of a dead leg, so's Dan Hayfield. But we'll hopefully have numbers to choose. I'm trying to bring one in if I can for the weekend to help us out, and we might see one going out, just to balance it, literally balance the books on it. But it's key areas where we need someone. So if it means one going out from a midfield area for us to be able to get a defensive one in, then I'll do it.
You said about fatigue. Chris Lyons doesn't often play twice in 4 days. He got the sponsors man of the match. It felt like his experience was so important out there when there was the attacks from Hampton in the second half.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he pulls people around him. He knows the game, obviously. We'll have to have a look at him. Like you say, he's 37 years of age. I rang him today and he said he's absolutely fine. He didn't feel as if it was too taxing on him Saturday. You were there watching the game. Small pitch. Did a job in front. So, no, we'll have a look at the whole team. We don't know how we'll go tactically yet Saturday. I'll have a look at Ebbsfleet's game from Saturday now and come up with a game plan. As I said, we're going to have to check how people are. It's that time of year where we're going Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday. So we've only got a small squad. But we're not going to complain about it. We'll make sure we've got enough bodies there for Saturday for sure. We'll have a good game plan. I'm sure there'll be a good, decent crowd in here. Again, like I say, thanks very much. I need to repeat that. Thanks very much. That's a big thing for them to come out tonight, over 700 people, and get behind the boys like they did. Like I said, that makes a huge difference to me and to us as a group and as players. It does nothing but help them and aid them, and that probably helped us keep a point on the board there this evening, rather than losing all three. But credit to my players as well. I said well done to them Saturday, and I think tonight where they've dug in and showed that real grit, that's what fans like to see, and it's another point on the board.
Point on the board on the grass surface at Twerton Park. Obviously, the news today that there's going to be a planning application to convert the surface to 3G. I mean, what are your thoughts on the whole situation of that?
Well, I know it's been a delicate subject throughout. You know, I meet the managers. I've been questioned on it before, and of course, we all want grass pitches with pop-up sprinkler systems levelled off, but they cost a lot of money and a lot of money to maintain. And as a business plan and as something to make the club sustainable, it's something that's inevitable, I think, especially when you look at the weather that we've had recently, the amount of games that have been lost, hence why we're trying to get a load of games in a short period of time up and down the country, all clubs, not just Bath City, and lost revenue, cash flow problems because of it as well. So it makes massive sense that we can try and do that. The improvement over a 3G surface throughout the seasons and years since I've been here, let alone the seasons before, has been phenomenal, and we've played on some really good ones. I was asked for my input on the best ones that I think we've played on in the league, and of course I told them that, and we'll try, and if we are going to do it, we'll try and get the best possible one we can out there, and that it's one of those things that's necessary, I think, a necessity that needs doing at the football club. It will help also bring in added revenue to the football club. It will mean we can align the foundation with the community programme, the youth section. Of course, the new women's team and the men's team will all be on the same site, which will only help align the club more and better. And we have to welcome it. Whether we can get it done in a short space of time, I'm unsure. There'll be a lot of cost to it, of course, and the funding streams where we get it from. We'll have to have a good long think about that and how much it's going to cost us. But the first point is trying to get some planning to get it done. I think with Larkhall maybe getting theirs passed to probably set a precedent in the city or outside the city. So you'd like to think they'd like to support the biggest club in the local area as well, Bath City, in doing that. So we'll see where that goes next.
Well, thanks very much for your openness on that and for your thoughts on the game. And we'll see you again on Saturday.
Yeah, see you Saturday. Cheers, mate.